You might think you know all the stories of Jamaica, but Jamaica has a vast history, culture, and heritage, and telling stories or reality talk, whatever you might call it, is a big part of the daily life there. So, this short docu-episode is to tell you an intriguing story about the girl who swam with the mermaid, the siren, the River Mumma. It happened in the deep rural hills of Clarendon, where the Bull Head Mountains and the John Crow Head Mountains plateaus meet. There you will find some of the most beautiful rivers on planet Earth, and where there is water, there is life and abundance of it. The local people there have been swimming, fishing, farming, and enjoying all the abundance that the river waters bring. Throughout ancient history and every known civilization, stories of mermaids have been told for generations. But these stories became a shocking reality for this girl, Nancy. Nancy would often dream of a pretty lady in her dreams that would ask her to come down to the river. Nancy did not think much of this reoccurring dream, until one day she went to the river with Ronnie, Jeffrey, and Mary. While at this river, they were all swimming and playing around in the water. After a short time, Nancy's cousins Jeffrey and Ronnie both got out of the water to go eat some fruits, leaving Nancy all alone in the water. While she was swimming, she felt a tug on her leg as if someone was pulling on her. Shortly after, someone or something pulled her under the water. As she was going under the water, she noticed a face that was seemingly familiar. This person had dark, pretty skin, long, flowing hair, but her body was like a fish. Nancy quickly realized that this was the woman in her dreams. Nancy panicked, thinking she would drown. This lady gave her a gold star, and magically, somehow, she was able to breathe and talk under the water. Next, the lady proceeded to ask what took her so long to come. She let Nancy know that she was welcomed to stay and live with her. She assured her that she would take care of her. Nancy quickly refused, explaining that her family would be worried about her. Then she heard her cousins frantically calling her from up above. Then Jeffrey jumped right in the water, swimming down deep to locate Nancy. Meanwhile, Nancy could see her cousin getting closer to where she and the mermaid was. Once the mermaid realized how close he was getting, she immediately pushed Nancy upward and swam away. As Nancy was going upwards, she realized she still had the gold star clutched in her arms. In total panic, she remembered letting go of the object. Then suddenly she felt the oh-so-familiar feeling of not being able to breathe again, as water engulfed her whole body, and then silence. Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. She woke up choking up water to chaos and crying, her cousins happy that she was alive. Jeffrey told her that on his last of 3 attempts to dive down to get her, he saw her coming from deep under, unconscious, which he then grabbed her and pulled her out of the water to safety. Nancy had recounted this story to me. She said she was scared of going back to the river till this day, and she still sometimes gets dreams of the beautiful water lady, the mermaid, the siren, the river Mumma.